Wow, that ball is good.
Hi everyone, welcome back to JR Pro Shot Vids. Today we're reviewing the new Storm Trend. The Trend is the newest addition to the Storm signature line, also known as the Belmo line. The ball features the piston core, which you may remember from the Pro Motion, as well as the R2S Pearl cover stock, which is also featured on the High Road Pearl, and the IQ Emerald, and Skyrocket, Fast, Too Fast, Victory Road, Fringe, Sonic, Punch Out, a lot of bowling balls. So as you can see, it's on a lot of bowling balls throughout the years. So these three balls have the same layout on them. Being a Belmo bow, we expect this one to be very angular compared to these two. So with the Trend having a stronger core, we expect the Trend to outhook the High Road Pearl and the IQ Emerald. So today Jungo will be bowling on Dead Man's Curve, 43 feet. Now there's been 8 games of league bowled on it. This is where we feel this ball is ideal. We feel that Symmetric Pearl balls are better on this type of condition because they get through the front part of the lane a little bit easier and save their energy for further down lane. Hey Jungo!
What?
Hurry up, drill your ball. Let's go!
The Belmo Trend. Everyone here wants to see what it does. Ooh, that ball really hooks up hard in the back end. So we're bowling on Dead Man's Curve. This is after league, so the lane's a little bit burnt up. We did this because this ball's meant for the burn, actually, I think. Super clean through the fronts, really angular down lane, so using this on fresh, probably not a good idea. Dead Man's Curve is 43 feet, so that's why I'm so far inside. And that track area is a little bit burnt up. Missed a little bit left there and almost up to 4-9. So I think I can move a little bit left. Let's go 1 left here. See if this ball still makes the corner. Yuck. Move left, miss right. So I can hit my mark this time. Alright, sort of a weak 10 there, moving a little bit left. I think I've reached the max for it for now. Let's throw the High Road Pearl on the same line. Same layout. Same layout on all my balls. Keeping it simple. I think this is going to be a touch earlier and a little bit rounder. By rounder, I mean a little bit smaller. Started up so early there, way earlier than the Trend. Made a good shot, went through the face. So the High Road Pearl does hook a little bit more, I think. Let's throw it again, see, make sure. Missed left there, in the oil. The High Road Pearl still hooked, carried the 10 too. So I think the High Road Pearl hooks a little bit more than the Trend. Okay, let's throw the Trend again, same line. I'm gonna miss in again, I'll move my eye. I think this is gonna skid a bit further. Maybe leave a 2-pin. Woo, dead flush. Definitely went longer though and hooked harder. So High Road Pearl a little bit earlier than the Trend. Same layout, box finish on both balls. All right, third ball in the 3. IQ Truer Pearl, the Emerald. dry early and really hooked. Missed a bit right there. Let's do that again. And make sure I keep it in the oil. If I get it right to the track, it just overhooks. Got over under here developing. Ooh, that was pretty late. That was a good shot. Kept it in the oil. Messenger 10. So I think the Trend fits in between the two. All right, after the Trend, same line. Wow. See, that finishes down by the 8-pin, where the IQ Emerald was a Messenger 10. That Trend really goes left hard. Okay, let's move one left. Wow, that one turns a corner. So I'm standing on 40 and getting it out to about 13 or 12, because if I get it too far to the right, it's a little bit too dry out there. The ball is a little bit unpredictable. Because we have 8 games of play already here. So the Trend going through the oil really makes the corner down lane. So let's throw the High Road Pro. The same line as that last shot there. Missed a little bit right, but you can really see that it's way smoother. Right, starts up a bit earlier, not as such a sharp shape down lane. All right, so we know the Trend really makes the corner down lane. We keep it in the oil. The High Road and the IQ, not so much. So Barker wants me to get the Trend to the right early and see the friction and see what it does. It's like smoother off the dry, but it's sharper in the oil.
You definitely fouled there though.
So I got the last one to the right into the dry early, as Barker wanted to see, and it didn't check up and go crazy like the High Road. So Barker says it's because the core is bigger, so when it reads the dry, it's not going to hook as hard, but then when you keep it in the oil, it's going to hook more because of the bigger core. Let's keep this one in the oil again. I really like the way that reacts. Missed that one at the bottom a little. Still came back though. I'm gonna throw the IQ, same line as the Trend last shot. Keep it in the oil. Let's see if it turns a corner as good as it. That was a really good shot. Kept it in the oil. 2-8-10. Basically unsparable. Not good. Not good in tourneys or league or pot games. Trend versus the IQ Emerald. IQ Emerald's got a smaller core, so it's gonna go further down lane, and it doesn't quite hit the corner as hard or hook as much. So a Trend is a little bit step up from the IQ Emerald. Okay, High Road Pro. Same line, let's keep it in the oil. Yeah, that's perfect. Threw that one really good too. It's a little bit earlier and a little bit smoother shape, so I left that weak 10. All right, let's go back to the Trend. I feel like striking. I said I feel like striking. Wow, that ball is good. So those last 3 shots in there were really good. You can really see the difference in reaction of those 3. Same cover stocks on all 3, right? Just the color and the core difference. Okay, I said strike Trend, not 8-pin. That's better. I want to keep throwing this. That thing just goes through the pin so good through the oil. In tournaments, when you have longer blocks, the track is going to dry out. So like 10 board, 12, that's where most of the traffic is going to be. And sometimes with the lower end balls like the IQ Emerald, you hit the dry early, the ball's going to take off on you. Keep it in the oil, it's not gonna hook, as you saw there with the 2-8-10. The Trend seems to blend that out a little bit. It's really nice. Okay, let's get one out to the dry early again. Ooh. Screaming back. Ball just keeps hooking. Okay, 5 more. We all seen Belmo on TV. Likes the ball to go dead left, the break point. Now I know why he made this ball. 5 more. I'm gonna have to loft it a little here. Can we go 5 more? Can we go 5 more left? Five more? Let's go 5 more. Slow it down a bit. Okay, 2D. Okay, the cousins want two-handed here. I think we gotta do it. Belmo made a really good ball, so let's throw it two-handed. Oh, that was so brutal.
All right, Jungo, we saw you throw a lot of shots out there with the new Trend. What are your initial thoughts?
Woo! Unreal! This ball hooks out of the house.
So you like it?
Yeah. This ball is awesome.
So we know you like the ball. What do you like about it? Tell us more.
It turns a corner so well down lane. As you can see at the end of the video, I kept moving left, 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 and the ball kept rounding the corner just the same, going through the pins great.
Yeah, we saw you throw it with 2 hands as well.
No.
Is that gonna be a new thing?
One and done with that. I almost broke my spine.
So do you feel like it's worthy of the Belmo name? Is it a ball you can get left with and have it recover down lane?
Yeah. This ball turns the corner like I've never seen a ball turn the corner before. Craziness.
How do you compare it to like a high road pearl?
Compared to the high road, for me the high road's a little bit earlier and smoother just because of the numbers of the core. It seems to start up earlier and it doesn't quite turn the corner that hard. But I'd say the hook is pretty equal in terms of strength.
All right, and with the Emerald?
The Emerald goes the same length as this, but it definitely doesn't turn the corner as hard. As you can see through the same line, Belmo ball, Trend, struck, same line with the Emerald, 2-8-10. So definitely a couple boards more hook with the Trend over the Emerald.
So I noticed there's a few shots there, you missed a little bit into the oil. The Trend picked up and went through the pins well. The other two not so much. Do you notice the same thing?
Yeah, well, missing in is my miss, so I need that room. Trend picked up in the oil and made the corner down lane, went through the pins really well. Where I missed in with the high road, left a flat 10, missed in with the Emerald, 2-8-10. This ball here is giving me the most room, so I can miss in and get away with it.
So I'm hearing back end a lot. There's so much back end.
Yeah, a lot of back end.
Do you feel like too much back end is a bad thing?
I definitely still have control with this ball. I was able to be left of the track area of where everyone else was bowling earlier in the night, and this ball recovered when I got left, and it was super controllable. And when I missed a little bit right and got it to the dry boards, it didn't overreact like I thought it would with the other symmetric pearls. And when I got missed left a little bit into the oil, it still made the motion, faced up to the pocket really nice, and I was able to strike a lot.
It's a little bit of room either direction, but you didn't have it with the other two.
Yeah. After 8 games bowling that lane, and I'd have to pick a ball to use, I'm definitely picking the Trend. I couldn't stop striking there for a few shots.
So has the Trend earned a spot in your tournament bag?
Oh yeah. Definitely at the end of my bag when the lanes are bowled on a lot, lots of traffic, all the oils have been picked up from the front part of the lane. I can get left with this one, and it's still gonna have that recovery down lane, which I've been hard to find. It's been hard to find. It's been hard to find.
So the last video we talked about a ball graph. Where does this fit on your ball graph?
Tournament bag ball graph. This is going equal hook to the IQ Tour, but definitely much sharper. So in the top left quadrant of the graph, which I'm missing a spot anyway.
Yeah, it's a hard one
Right.
to fill. So who do you recommend this ball for, besides Belmo?
Belmo?
Well, you can see Jake there. Belmo's his favorite bowler, but he's in relegated cameraman for this time being. This ball would be great for people who bowl on drier conditions. If your house shot's on the drier end of the spectrum, this ball is really going to get down lane and it's going to really turn the corner. Also, if you bowl lots of tournaments with longer game formats, you know, I bowled on this lane. It was after 8 games total, and it looked awesome. And I know lots of people, the High Road Pearl is their favorite ball. So if you love the High Road Pearl, love the IQ Emerald, Trend is right up your alley. Pun intended.
So overused.
This ball definitely fits a hole that I'm missing in my tournament bag for later in the day. You know, I've really been trying to find that ball that's later in the block. High Road Pearl, pretty good. IQ Emerald, pretty good. Trend, awesome. I bowl a couple tournaments a year on wood lanes. I bring a couple high roads, a couple IQs. I really think this Trend is going to be awesome on the wood. You know, the wood has characteristics of ball hooking early read. So a ball like the Trend, I think it's really going to work well there. So I'm excited to see this on the wood and on the burn for longer game tournaments. Thanks for watching JR Pro Shot vids, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this one. Hope it was entertaining. Comment down below if you have any questions about the Trend or anything else. We'll be happy to answer.
We got a couple new balls coming up. IQ Nano Pearl and the Parallax. So stay tuned for those.
IQ, baby! Like, subscribe, follow us on social media. We got lots of content coming out. We're gonna have lots of fun coming up here.
Yeah, take a look at our social media in the description below.
Shout out to Buffa Distribution. If you like our ball reviews, check out theirs. They do almost every ball that comes out. Shout out to Gus. Thanks for doing the lanes. Always nice fresh oil. Amazing. And thanks Brian Reed, Lucky 9 Lanes, for letting us shoot our ball reviews here.
And a shout out to Belmo for wearing our merch.